WHDD presents Susan Says.
I sat through the entire joke of a day of this Roy Cohn-like attorney general who does not represent America, but one person, deranged Donnie. He was arrogant, hostile, snitty, one could say. Yeah, he coined that word. That's a combo of snarky and shitty, I guess. Excuse my French. He looks like John Goodman before he lost the weight, but mean. From the get-go, this guy was false. He auditioned with a 19-page unsolicited job letter begging and saying that he would protect this poser in the White House, and he delivered. Anyone, even on the Dem side, who mistakenly thought he'd be a moderate is eating crow. Years ago, William Safire, the brilliant columnist, had called him on his behavior. And he knew then, why didn't anyone else pull up this record? Lawrence O'Donnell did it the other night, but after the debacle. I'm afraid for America. I really am. The institutions are not holding. Against a dictator wannabe, he can stack the deck. He can stack the courts. And now this, he has destroyed the environment. We have no idea about the results until years later when our children will suffer. They absolutely have no shame and do not care about any rules whatsoever. They just lie and do what they want, and there doesn't seem to be consequence. The Dems are not tough enough, in my opinion. They should impeach both of these creatures. I don't care about the results in the Senate. I want the world to see democracy in action, not inaction. That's what it's supposed to be. Mazie Hirono, the senator from Hawaii, killed it. She told him he was a liar and phony and should resign. Yeah, go Mazie. Harris and Blumenthal were great prosecutors. They got him to admit a whole bunch of scary things, like he's in contact with the White House on the 14 other cases being investigated. He had either substantive or unsubstantive talks. He didn't really know, and he wasn't sure, and he didn't really read the whole report, and on and on. But he doesn't care. He didn't show up today. And we don't need more lies. I don't care what he has to say anymore. Let's get Mueller on camera. He can enumerate all that we need to hear. Go, Bob. We need you to save us now. I don't see any other way.
Susan Silver was one of the original writers of such TV classics as The Mary Tyler Moore Show, Maude, and Bob Newhart. She lectures and teaches sitcom writing and had a column on the New York Social Diary called The Search for Mr. Adequate. She hasn't found him yet. Appearing on TV and radio often, she expresses her views on life and opinions on everything.